Hello there guys and girls, it's Ben back here, I the stuttering carper, and yes, we are back for another video. This time guys, we are going to a special venue. You are going to lose sight of me in a minute, but you are going to still hear me, because spin that camera around quick, it's still pitch black, setting off nice and early. So yeah, I am on my way to the infamous ELPHICKS North Lake, where there are some absolute chunks in the lake. So fingers crossed I can wangle one or two of them out to show you guys. We're on the 29th of January now, so we're still winter. So it's going to be difficult, but I'll see, and I'll try my best to work my magic for you guys to get a nice chunk out on the bank, and hopefully a PB for myself as well. So yeah, I'm just on my way now. It's now 5:23 in the morning. I'll give you a quick update when I arrive. But yeah guys, exciting times. Come on, the starting carper, eh? Come on boy, let's have it. But yeah, if you are down the bank guys, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank, you know it makes sense. Catch up with you in a bit. Well then guys, I've now arrived down ELPHICKS North Lake. It's took me bloody ages setting up. There's if you know ELPHICKS North Lake, I'm basically on the other side to the road bank. All the first pegs in the deeper part of the lake are all taken over that side. So I've come over on the far bank, opposite the road bank, and basically I'm the only one fishing on this side of the lake. So I've put myself nice and central. There's no one fishing that way, and no one fishing that way. There's obviously someone fishing opposite, but that's all right. I've had a bit of a chat with him this morning, and we've come to an agreement. Lovely chap he is. He's a big old lad, like hench guy, but yeah, absolutely lovely. I went round and had a chat with him, and he asked me where I was going to be fishing, and we spoke about it. And you know, very reasonable bloke. He even offered to carry my a few bits round for me as well. Bless him. So yeah, trying to think of his name, Shane. So yeah, Shane, if you are watching, thank you for that, mate. That's a very nice thing for you to do. If you're struggling over the next couple of days, I might even bring you a nice dirty burger around, mate, to say thanks, and a beer for that. So yeah, much appreciated. I've had a bit of a nightmare. Oh god, first rod, I found myself a little spot, and I was just going to chuck a solid PVA bag on that. So I've tied on my solid PVA bag, got all that ready, injected it with hemp oil, casted back, leant back, casted it out, and I had my spod and marker rod leant up against the bivvy like a noddy. So I've obviously hit that and then just knocked it flying, and then casted it out. It's just plopped down in the margin, and I tried to reel it back in as quick as possible to chuck it back out before the PVA melted. And then as I chucked it out, old pellet just went, oh, so for God's sake, this is not a good start. So yeah, and I found another little spot for my middle rod. But then I had another mare. I put too much braid on my spot and marker reel, and went to find another spot, and it's just all frapped up and gone to shit. And I think I don't have any braided shock leader with me, so yeah, typical. I'm just going to leave these rods out for a little bit and walk round to the van, probably about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I might just pub chuck my left-hander just to get it out, and then reel in about 1, 2 o'clock, and walk round to the van and hope and pray that my braided shock leader is in my rod bag, which is in the van. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's about all I can give you for now guys. I'm just gonna kick back, maybe put some food on in a minute, because I am proper shaky. So yeah, I'm gonna get some food on, lock onto the water, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a nice chunk on the bank for you guys to see. So yeah, if you're down the bank, tie lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know it makes sense. Catch you in a bit. Alright then guys, I'm just going to knock up a bit of a old spot mix, get it ready and soaking and that. Don't want to feed them up too much, because it being a winter month and that. So yeah, I've got some nice hemp and maize. So just got 2 scoops of the hemp and maize. Like I said, I don't want to feed them up too much. Yeah, got some of the CC more Pacific tuna crumbed up already. So, one, 2 scoops of the crumb. Also, with that crumb, I've had it soaking in the CC more smoked chorizo oil. That's been soaking in there for a good few days now, so that'll be nicely soaked into there. Next, as you've seen from my previous videos, I sit there and half a whole 5 kilo bag of the Pacific tuna. So I'll go in with a scoop of the halves. Get that in there. And then, like I said, because I don't want to feed them up too much, I will just go in with of whole boy leaf. Let's mix that through and see what it looks like. Go in a bit more. And there's, to be honest, it's looking a bit dire. So yeah, I'll go in with another, probably 2 more hemp and maize in there. That's a lot of fine particles. It's not going to feed them up too much. That's the last thing I want to be doing. Giving them full stun up to boiling. And then go in with a good old squirt of the hemp oil. Give that a nice little soak in. And that, guys, is about it. Spot mix done. Give that a nice little mix through. There's a lot of fines in here. Beautiful. That will do the trick. So yeah, there we go, guys. That's the old spot mix. So I'm looking white as day out there with the light, but yeah, that's the spot mix, guys. I'm gonna, like I say, leave it till about 12, reel in, go around to the van, get me hopefully I've got my shock leader in there, fingers crossed. If not, I'm in trouble. There is a shop on site, I might have to walk up there, but yeah, that's the spot mix, guys. So yeah, if you're down the bank, tie lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know, it makes sense. Well then guys, a quick little update here. We're now moving into the afternoon, so now I'm going to show you where the spots are basically that I'm fishing. Let's spin this camera around. I've got one basically just here over in the corner of that, where that corner of the willow is, probably about half a rod length off of that. And then I've got one a rod length off of that island, and then another one probably about half a rod length next to it, and you can see the water's distorting there. There's fish on the corner of that island. So yeah, I spotted a bit of bait out just before. Put 8 midi-X spoms over the spot, and I forgot to say I put some white and red maggots in with that spod mix, and also some krill powder as well, just to give it a bit of extra oomph, and some pink Himalayan fine rock salt. Didn't go too mad with it, but yeah, nothing doing as yet. I did pub chuck my left hand rod over there just before to the left hand side, as I said I was gonna do, and then I was getting liners on that rod. I set the bob in so it was basically touching the floor, and yeah, the bobbin had almost pulled up to the top by the time I obviously brought it in. So I don't know whether they're in closer and whether to bring a rod in closer, maybe try a margin spot or something. I have chucked a little bit of bait down the margin to the left of me here, so I'm going to keep ears and eyes out. But I am seeing boshing all along this island out here, so they're in the area, guys. They're in the area. Yeah, I'm gonna be absolutely gobsmacked if I land myself a PB. Like, PB will do. PB commons currently 2026, I think it is. PB mirror 34.5. So yeah, if I can beat a PB on this session, I'm gonna be absolutely buzzing. Yeah, fingers crossed I get into a couple. So yeah, if you're down the bank, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know, it makes sense. Catch up with you in a bit. Yeah, it's night time rolled in. I was absolutely shattered and starving, so I cooked myself up a nice little pizza, sat back, ate that, washed it down with a nice cold rum and coke. By the time I finished that, I was done in, because I was literally up since stupid o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I just ate that pizza, got in bed, and had a very good night's sleep. Well, hello and good morning, guys and girls. Yep, you join me now on morning number 2. Unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing to really report fish-wise. I have been noticing quite a few shores. Basically, I had some food last night. It was a long old day yesterday, getting here, getting set up and everything, so I had a long old day. So I ended up having some well, I put some pizza on. Well, I put a pizza on and some chicken strips, and obviously the pizza cooked first, so I ate the pizza. I ended up eating the pizza and falling asleep and leaving the chicken strips in the cob. I woke up half an hour later and then munched the chicken strips and then went straight back to sleep. I was absolutely done in. I was up since quarter to five in the morning. Got here, got set up and everything. Had a little led around and found myself some spots and whatnot. So yeah, I was shattered. So that's why you didn't really get an update last night, guys. But yeah, as I say, I'm now going into morning number 2. I was up a few times through the night, so I went out and watched the water, and I'd been seeing a few shores quite close into the island yesterday through the day, and I've been seeing shores probably about 1 or 2 rod lengths out from the margins on both sides of the lake. I've been seeing them do that now. So like, obviously I'm not gonna start crashing leads around now, round about what people would class as bite time. just gonna leave it till about 1 o'clock, and yeah, I'm gonna put some bait over where I've been seeing them showing on the island, and then I have chucked some, just a couple of boilies and a couple of halves in these margin spots. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave them all day. No lines in them, or no rigs in them, and fingers crossed about 1 o'clock I'm gonna reel in, redo the rods, and fingers crossed I can wangle one out. I think anything will do right now. I'm not being greedy, but ideally I do want the big ghosty out of here. I do want that fish, and I will keep coming back here now till I get it. It's one of my targets. So yeah, that's it guys as far as updates go. So yeah, if you're down the bank guys, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You've got to be blanking like me. Catch up with you in a bit. Well then guys, got a little update here. Unfortunately, still nothing to report. It is not looking good at all for this session. No one on the lake has had anything. There was apparently a bloke in this peg a couple of days prior to me getting here. He was either this peg or the one up from me, and he had a few fish out, but no one else has had anything. No one's catching. It just, yeah, it's not looking good guys. So I think this might be my first ever blanking video. I dread to say it, and I know I shouldn't be trying to sound negative or anything, but it's just not looking good. I was sat here just before eating some peanuts, and my middle rod screamed off. So I've gone running out of the bivvy, hit into it, felt something pulling back, and then a coot has bobbed up. So the coot picked me up. I thought, oh here we go, we're in finally, but no, it wasn't. It was a coot. So yes, wasn't best pleased with that, but one of them things I guess. And they're still on it now, these two coots. They're literally battering Shane, who's fishing over the way. He put a bit of bait out, they battered that, now they've moved on to mine. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a case of abandoning that spot because it's in a bit of a shallow area off the island. It's just going to have to be a case of abandoning it now, because I'm not going to keep putting rods on it, and especially not through the night. I ain't going to keep on waking up for coots. No, not a chance. So yeah, that's unfortunately as far as as much as I can literally give you guys at the minute. Just trying to stay positive the best I can. No, that's all you can do in these situations. I come here, you know, I wasn't really expecting much, to be honest with you. It's a tricky lake as it is, and yeah, the water temperature is freezing, but trying to get booked on this lake through the summer months is impossible. It's booked up now till December 2024, so yeah, it's just not looking good. So I don't think I'm going to be returning here, because I don't think I could stomach or take another winter session again, to be honest with you. It's a little bit demoralising to say. And that's 140 quid for a blank. Oh well. I'm just trying to stay as positive as I can. Keep my chin up and hope and pray to the carp gods, and hopefully they bless me and thank me with something. But unfortunately guys, that's all I've got to offer you. So yeah, if you are down the bank, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know, it makes sense. Catch up with you in a bit. guys, it's quick update time. Sorry I haven't been on all day giving updates, but yeah, it's been a hectic day. Basically I've now moved swim. I'm now up the dam end of North Lake, if you know it. I was down that end, nothing much was happening, and the chap who I've been chatting to opposite, he moved up this end on the roadside at the dam bank, and he wangled one out straight away. So some would call it poaching, some call it good angling. It's day ticket fishing, so you have to act. So yeah, I braved it and I took the move. So I'm now down this end, and now down the dam end. Found myself three spots up there. I was putting out hemp maize and maggots in the spod mix. I was just getting hammered by the coots, so I've changed that around now. I've took out the hemp, took out the maize, because I'm not sitting there picking maize out, so I've took all that out. And yeah, left it out because as soon as the coots see it, they're on it. So left it out and just done just crumb and half boilies. I've put 4 midi-X bombs over my left rod. 4, I've just done 4. I'd done 4 before and left it and went round and had a cup of tea with old matey over the way there. And then I've just got back and just put 4 more on it, and then I've chucked just a couple of scoops by hand over onto the margin spot there. So fingers crossed, guys, I can get one. Even just a PB common will do nice, to be honest with you, on this trip. I'm not being greedy. It's just, yeah. I'm now moving into my 3rd night, and yeah, I hardly had any action whatsoever. The only bit of action I had was a bloody coot. So yeah, I braved it and I moved. So I'm now at this end. That's why I haven't been doing anything. So this one's going to be a pretty cheap, short and cheerful video, unfortunately, guys. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's all I was going to give you for now. So if you're down the bank, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know it makes sense. Catch up with you in a bit, hopefully, with a digging on the bank. Come on. Well, good morning, guys. Join me here on my final morning up at ELPHICKS, North Lake. And boy, I've been beating up this session. Made the move yesterday. I thought maybe something would have happened, but unfortunately, guys, it's not happened. I'm paid up until 5 o'clock today, so there is still a chance. There's always a chance whilst the rods are in the water, as they say, but yeah, it didn't looking good, guys, unfortunately. So yeah, been tough, but we're like end of January. It's kind of what to be expected. You know, it is a tough lake as it is. So yeah, beat me up a little bit, really. But to be honest with you, I'm glad I made the move yesterday, because now I ain't got as far to go now with a barra when I'm packed up and everything. Right. My van was parked down the other end in a little parking space down there, but I've moved it and it's just over here now. So yeah, sweet. Fingers crossed for a last minute fish, but yeah, it didn't looking good. I woke up at about what, 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to go out and shut the bivvy door up because it started absolutely pouring it down, and wind was just blowing straight into me. So I had to zip the bivvy up last night, keep it all dry inside. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, that's it. That's all I have to report. So yeah, if you're down the bank, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know it makes sense. Catch up with you in a bit.
Morning guys, a little update here now. Yeah, I've just had a take, and yeah, basically a few beeps on the alarm. Bobbin pulled up to the bat alarm. He was taking line, picked it up, and I think basically what's happened is the bat lead's hindered it. Yeah, stuck into it, reeled it in, nothing. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. But composed myself, wrapped back up, straight back on the spot. So fingers crossed. Come on. And as luck would have it, May showed up this morning. He's fishing on the other bank now, and he basically seen a fish show over towards my old swim where I was. Cast it over to it, a 42-pound common. But they are down here. I've just seen a bosh over in the margin, not far away from me at all. So there's still time. I'm hoping and praying now. Just come on the CARP gods, please. So yeah, that's the update for now, guys. But they're active, they're feeding. So yeah, fingers crossed I can get one. I might go on out. But yeah, that's all I can give you for now, guys. So yeah, if you're down the bank, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know, it makes sense. Catch up with you hopefully in a bit. Well then, guys, as you can see behind me, the line is loaded. I'm done. Contestant defeated. ELPHICKS Snowflake has beat me this time, but I will be back whenever I can get on. Booking's an absolute nightmare, but yeah, I'll try and get back as soon as possible. See if I can get on. I spoke to Shane when he left, and Shane said that when he gets back, he's going to have a look and see if we can get on one of the other lakes that are on site here. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. I should be back soon. Unfortunately, it's a blank from me. So yeah, shame really, but be out and about in the next couple of weeks. I don't know where, but yeah, I shall keep you all informed. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the videos, you know, do the do's, like, comment, subscribe. Constructive criticism is always welcome. I'm new to this, so any advice on what you want to see more of, it'll be much appreciated. But that's all I can give you for now, guys. So as the saying goes, if you're down the bank, tight lines. If you're not, get your ass down the bank. You know it makes sense. Catch up with you on the next video, guys. Take care.